Okay.
Goodbye, Avery.
Goodbye.
Please watch over my mother until I return.
Of course, Mr. Jonathan. But please return as soon as possible.
I will. I'll try to return pretty often. Okay. Are there more people? Yeah, there's someone else outside we should talk to. I don't think there's anyone else inside the house, obviously. Right, so we have a few new people to talk to. We've talked with our mother, which is who is a little bit gone. Let's say that. What else? Let's get on the street and see what other people are there. I see one guy. I see another.
The Ascalon Club.
That's a girl.
The heart of British vampire society.
Where? Oh,
Not quite
there.
as subtle as I expected.
Please, sir, whether you need to buy something or not, I am happy to help.
Yeah, we'll go to the Ascalon Club in a second. Well, might take more than a second. Let's porcelain from China. Well, hello. Good evening,
Good evening,
sir.
Please forgive me for disturbing you. I'm a doctor.
I never judge a man by his title, but by his attitude. And you are not disturbing me at all. I am Calhoun Russell, and I welcome
Nice to meet you.
Well, I must admit it's good to receive a warm welcome for once. I'm Jonathan Reed.
Welcome, Dr. Reed. Welcome to my humble shop.
Nice to meet you. Let's find out a little bit about yourself. Can you tell me anything about the neighborhood?
How is the situation in this part of town?
Life is good and peaceful. We're lucky to live in such
Is
an
it?
era of progress and wonders.
Are you not
Interesting.
concerned about the epidemic?
Oh, I'm sure the authorities would take the appropriate measure if the danger were that high.
Okay. You are kind of naive, yeah. But I don't really know what to say. I mean, yeah, don't be naive.
You cannot expect the newspapers to expose the truth while the war is still raging.
Yeah, that's true.
I can
There's a
assure
war
you that the
going.
situation here is desperate.
Well, that's news then. But I can't believe that things are that bad. Are you sure you're not exaggerating a bit? For the thrill of it?
No. Calhoun does not consider the seriousness and dangerousness of the epidemic. Right, okay. Any interesting news?
What can you tell me about this place?
I recently found the best steak and kidney pie in the city. I'd be glad to share the address if you want.
Okay, so you're one of those guys. Yeah, I like food as well, I know. Shocking. Yeah, do you have any other interests
Finding
besides
a good
food?
restaurant. Is that really all that interests you?
Oh, I have many passions, but nothing brings me ecstasy like subtle and exquisite flavors from my teeth to my belly.
Interesting. I'm guessing he likes food. Likes good restaurants. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of have specific tastes myself, if you know what I mean.
I must confess, I have quite specific tastes when it comes to nutrition.
Really? Well, I'm always happy to try new exotic meals. If you ever find an intriguing table, please share the address.
Sure. Sure. I'll look around. Is it not... Yeah. Why are you up at this hour?
Is it not a little too late to be trading?
On the contrary, it is the perfect hour. Believe me, my friend, it is always at night that you meet the most fascinating characters.
That is true. Though I don't remember seeing any traders selling stuff at night. Ever in my lifetime. Is it not dangerous?
But what about the epidemic? The bombs and raids? And all the random violence?
Please, sir, this is London, England. We will prevail. And if a bomb must fall on my shop, then I'll be there to hear it falling.
Okay. So you prefer the nightlife?
So you prefer to work at night?
Oh, I also enjoy a sunny day like everybody else. But the night always has a certain je ne sais quoi of its own.
Je ne sais quoi. Okay. Means I don't know what, basically. So, do you have any family?
Do you have any family nearby?
Not since my parents died. I'm London's lone gourmet.
Interesting title.
London's lone gourmet. What a strange title.
I used that name in my early years when I was a food critic, and I kept it.
Really? But you seem to be such a pleasant and sociable fellow.
I'm afraid the real hedonist has to be sometimes. I discovered ecstasy as a solitary pleasure, but it does not mean it can't ever be shared.
Right. Okay. Do you have
I may
anything
have a look at your goods, Mr. Russell.
to sell? Anything good, I mean. Well, you do have handle parts, which I kind of want to take. The question is do I have anything to sell you? A few things. You can take those as well. Let's sell a few more of those bottles. Like, I don't know, 100. Let's sell 100. We have too many bottles. There's no way I'm gonna make so much serum. There. And anything else we have in abundance? Aluminum shards. Yeah, let's sell 35 of those. Right. We also have a lot of these. Let's sell like 29. I like having round number stuff of everything. And I'm gonna buy these from you. There we go. It was a good exchange. Good night, sir. Who are you, sir? Good evening.
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence.
Ooh.
Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard. In my case, it was true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
Okay. So how have you been? Yeah, when did you return?
When did you escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
With depression? With PTSD? What's this? Well, let's say I don't think about it
I know what you mean.
as well.
I haven't had much time to think about the war either since.
But
my
I'm more
return.
interested
Of
in
course.
what kind of battles do you
The epidemic, I bet
fight?
you've been busy as well. Forgive me, Johnny. I didn't want to sound selfish.
Okay, so what's those battles
What
you're
is this new battle?
speaking
I
about?
saw terrible things during the war. Horrors I thought
Like you
I'd
expect.
forget. They're here too. They're everywhere.
Oh no.
Vampires.
Right. So, what did you saw? I can't ask him any more about that? Interesting. How's your wife?
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other. And so many things have happened.
But you're alive.
But you're
and
alive.
Well,
You
should be
returned
happy.
in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
okay. Not gonna contradict you there. Is there trouble at home?
Is everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
Oh. Venus is deeply worried for the family's reputation. So we can talk to Venus somewhere. You suffer from migraine. Do I have anything for migraine with me? I think I do. Since I don't have anything else to ask you at the moment, can I help
Do you need
you?
medical assistance, Clarence?
It's a little late for visiting hours, don't you think?
Yeah, but just take this,
What can I say?
just
I
in
haven't
case.
lost my old habits.
I hope we're talking about the same habits, old friend.
Well, I don't know. I'll let you decide that.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Yeah, you look crazy. Just
Support the
go
equality
have some.
between men and women.
Oh, a
Women
feminist.
of all countries unite.
Hello. Are you
Good
a
evening, miss.
real
Oh my
feminist?
God, no.
Or like a...
Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so
What?
much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me.
You know me.
Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop
Ah.
by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
Right.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Econs. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss
Okay.
Charlotte.
I wouldn't go that far as call myself innocent, but you know. How's the neighborhood? I mean, that's a classic question to start with.
What do you think about this part of town?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yes, I was born here.
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
Well, I do like her. She's a good woman. From what I can tell. I mean, who knows? Betrayal and stuff can always happen. Right. So, is something bothering you?
Is there something that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish and filthy rich.
I suppose you're right.
That's
But
true
society
today.
must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
But the gap between the rich and the poor is kind of deepening. What do you do around here?
What are you doing out here?
You mean, what do I do outside at night since I am a woman? Let me
No,
ask you a
no.
question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Yes.
Actually, yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
That's good. But why at night? Is it like just evening now, or is it like 12 o'clock at night? No matter. Are you... I don't know what that means. Suffragette.
Are you a suffragette then?
Suffragette.
Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All
Suffragette.
adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No need to convince me,
Interesting.
Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time. Even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
Well, you know. Oh, hi. Oh. I can't talk anymore. How are the locals reacting?
How are the locals reacting to your claims?
People
Yeah.
here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town.
Yeah, I've
That's how
heard about
progressive
that.
they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best
Yeah.
friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried
Uh-oh.
about her?
Recently,
I smell trouble.
Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires.
Right.
I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where
Top-notch.
she might have gone. You have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my mother.
Well, only if she asks. Yeah. Tell me about your adoption.
about
That
your
should be
adoption.
What do you want
interesting.
to know?
Who are your real parents?
Who are your real parents?
I mean,
Elizabeth
your
Ashbury is
biological
my real
parents.
mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Do you live with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see? And
Good
one
for
day,
you.
I'll have my death to face.
Right, so you don't want to become a vampire. I don't believe that. How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor.
Yeah, Ekon.
And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
Okay. And what do you know about
What
me?
exactly
What did she
has your
told
mother
you?
told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously, and the mystery about your maker. I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother
Yeah,
says
that
it was
was
not your
unfortunate.
fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
I mean, no, not really.
Of course not. You have nothing to fear from me or your mother.
Good to know.
Other
And
vampires.
don't worry, my mother told me
Maybe.
everything I need to know about vampire tricks, their nature as well as features.
Your mother is not like any other vampire I've met.
I believe she thinks the same about you, Dr. Reed.
Interesting. Yeah, why did Lady Ashbury adopt you?
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
Yeah. That should be very interesting. And
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your
somehow
mother. When you see
creepy.
her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Perhaps. Right. I spent enough time talking to people. I'm sure there are other people around here. But I kind of want to go and check out the Ascalon Club. Let's have a look. There we go.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the
Yes.
Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Right.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Interesting place you got here. Why are there dead bodies everywhere?
There has been quite a battle here.
Yeah. I was about to say that.
I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
And since they're gonna replace the furniture, we can empty it of valuables. Don't mind me, I'm just acquiring goods. Interesting place.
It's locked.
A locked door. A letter. It's not a letter. It's just a history and purpose of the Ascalon Club. The Ascalon Club is an association of gentlemen secretly aiming for the protection of the crown interest. Founded in 1837 to honor the perpetuated legacy of my maker, William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke and true protector of England. All of the members of this club must be a good extraction and flawless moral fiber. Blah blah blah. Rules, 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 rules. And we are the true elite of British society. Blue blood and stuff. Lord Redgrave. Okay. Interesting. What else? That's a door to outside. So you said upstairs, yes? Any more loot? I mean, anything interesting around here? I'm looking for books and letters and stuff. But if I find money, I don't mind. Right. I'm guessing... yeah, this is the place. Lord Redgrave, I presume.
Good evening.
Okay. There's more people here. I say people. Icons. They are people too, I think. Yeah, I think we can consider ourselves people.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed.
So you are Lord
Newborn of
Redgrave.
blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Right.
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss.
We do? What about?
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
Nice to meet you.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you.
Okay.
Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
Should I trust this guy? Should I lie to him? Lady Ashbury said everyone lies. Just you don't know what about. So maybe I should lie, maybe not. She's a close friend. She has proven useful. Let's go somewhere in between. I admire her.
Yes, she is. I may even say I admire her probity and her kindness. She has helped me since I was reborn.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country.
Yes.
You have been
okay.
on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Okay, what to start with? Why now? Why suddenly so friendly? Why me?
Why
is
do
the
you
question.
suddenly need me?
The Ascalon Club only recruits the best, and you definitely fit the bill.
Okay.
Your scientific and medical reputation alone would qualify you as a candidate.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End. Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have
Well,
time to talk
you
about
know.
all this, Dr. Reed. But first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk?
Sure.
Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister.
Right.
You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
Yes. I mean, yes, I haven't. Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Okay. We should probably cooperate. Let's have some
Before I
questions
accept,
first.
I have so many questions.
Please ask.
What does membership
What does it
imply?
mean
Yeah. What
to be a
do
member
I
of
have
the
to do?
Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the Crown, that you become a
Right.
loyal servant of the British Empire.
Right. That's okay. Have you any official
Do you
recognition?
have any official recognition from the government?
I'm
A
guessing
charter
not.
from His Majesty the King?
No. Of course, the
It's a
Ascalon
secret
Club publicly
club.
supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
Right. Yeah, well, I am supposed to obey, of course.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder
If
and
I
chairman
do
of the
it or
club,
not,
I
that's
alone
another
am
question.
entitled to make demands of our members. and I do appreciate obedience.
I will, if your requests are decent. If not, we'll see. Yeah, I killed one
I
of yours.
killed
Is that a
Furry,
problem?
who claimed to be one of yours, sent to cleanse the East End of all skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
Okay. And what's the club's
What is the
purpose?
Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight
Okay.
who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
Right. What does Ascalon
What
mean?
does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that
Interesting.
lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
I didn't knew that. William Marshall founded the club?
William
by any
Marshall
chance?
founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club
so
a
you
few
founded
years
the
later.
club.
The good knight has been gone for so long.
Interesting. Okay, then let's
I
continue.
agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation.
Sure.
Fear not, nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country.
Okay.
My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Right.
Well, speak,
plur-
Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood.
With the
The
pure
blood
blood
of our
again.
beloved William Marshall. Speak now.
About
Will
what?
you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Sure.
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance.
Very ritualistic.
I know it's awfully gothic and a tad
Yeah.
romantic, but England's traditions
I
are
was
the
about to
backbone
say.
of our nation.
I mean, it's fine. It's just interesting. Ow. Okay.
Delightful.
That was creepy. Just a little bit.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
Okay. I'm in the Ascalon Club, guys. This should be interesting.
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted at least 2 foreign Ekons. This is an outrage. We shall chase these intruders down.
I
Cool.
was chased by a gigantic Valcod 2 nights ago. I thought it was Fergal coming back, but no. That creature barely spoke English.
Interesting.